Hello viewers, we are back again on Questionable Studios, and yesterday we looked at various matches and football stories circulating in various leagues. Today we are back again to look at the various matches that took place in the various leagues and the results that went on in the various leagues. Starting from the English Premier League, Fulham invited Chelsea, and at the end of the match, Chelsea won by 2-1 through the goals of Tyrick George and Pedro Neto, and Alex Iwobi got one consolation goal for Fulham Football Club. Let's move on to Arsenal versus Ipswich. Arsenal also took Ipswich, and at the end of the match, Arsenal won by 4-0 through the goals of Leandro Trossard, who scored brace, and Gabriel Martinelli got the third goal, and Ethan Nwaneri got the fourth goal for Arsenal Football Club. Manchester United sat at Old Trafford and invited Wolverhampton Wanderers. At the end of the 90 minutes, Wolverhampton Wanderers won by 1-0 through the goal of Pablo Sarabia. Leicester City sat at King Power Sports Stadium and also fought against Liverpool Football Club. At the end of the 90 minutes, Liverpool won by 1-0 through the goal of Trent Alexander. Now let's look at the Premier League table and see how the league table goes. Liverpool sits first with 79 points with 33 matches played. Arsenal sits second with 66 points. Newcastle sits third with 59 points. Manchester City fourth with 58 points. Chelsea 57 points on the fifth position. And the relegation zone, let's look at the teams which are also to be relegated at the end of the English Premier League and promoted to the Championship. Ipswich on the 18th position, Leicester City on 19th position, and Southampton on the 20th position. Let's look at the match that took place between Leicester and Liverpool Football Club. That was a very interesting match because Liverpool needed the point in order to clinch the Premier League title very early. Looking at Arsenal win over Ipswich today, it has extended Liverpool's days to clinch the title to next week, Saturday. This is because Liverpool has to win the league by getting 82 points with 5 matches remaining out of the 33 fixtures matches played. Now we have 5 matches remaining, and if Arsenal win all their 5 matches, they are going to get 82 points, which still will fall behind Liverpool with 81 points. So in order for Liverpool to win the league, Arsenal win has extended their win to next week Saturday. If next week Liverpool is able to get the win, it is going to help them clinch their 20th Premier League title, equaling Manchester United record for the most ever Premier League title won in the Premier League. That is very interesting. That is very exciting for the Liverpool fans out there, and I'm sure they are going to celebrate because Pep Guardiola has been hunting them for years, winning the Premier League on several occasions, making Liverpool fall behind them many times. So this will be a very joyous moment for the Liverpool fans out there, as they will be equaling Manchester United record for the 20th Premier League record trophy won by Manchester United. Brian Mbeumo has 18 goals there, and Chris Wood there in the top scorers chart of the English Premier League. Matches also took place in the La Liga Santander. Valladolid also invited Osasuna, and at the end of the match, Osasuna won by 3-2. Villarreal also drew with Real Sociedad. The match ended as a 2-2 draw. Sevilla also drew with Alaves. The match ended as 1-1 draw. Real Madrid sat at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu and invited Athletic Bilbao. The match ended 1-0 in favor of Real Madrid through the goal by Federico Santiago Valverde de Peta. He got the only goal for Real Madrid. Real Madrid gets the 3 maximum points. Now they are chasing Barca in the La Liga title race. Let's look at how the La Liga table goes. Barcelona sits top with 32 matches played. They have accumulated 73 points. Real Madrid sits second with 69 points. Atletico Madrid with 63 points. Athletic Bilbao sits fourth with 57 points. And Villarreal sits fifth with 52 points. Now let's look at the relegation zone of the La Liga table. Alaves, Leganés, and Valladolid are the 3 teams right now sitting at the relegation of the La Liga table, which means they will be relegated, and next season we won't be seeing them in the La Liga Santander. Let's look at the top scorers chart of the La Liga Santander. Robert Lewandowski Guban has 25 goals, leading the top goal scorers chart. Kylian Mbappe sits second with 22 goals, Ante Budbe with 18 goals, and Rafinha has 15 goals in the top scorers chart of the La Liga Santander. Let's look at some of the matches that took place in the Italian Serie A. Empoli and Venezia match ended as a 2-2 draw. Bologna also had an emphatic win, also had an interesting and a shocking win against Inter Milan. They won by 1-0. Inter is fighting for the R trophy, and I think this loss is going to cost them, because now Napoli is catching them in the title race. AC Milan also sat home and also lost by 1-0 against Atalanta Bergamo through the goal of Dassen. Let's look at the Italian Serie A table and how it is going so far. So far, Inter leads with 71 points. Napoli also has 71 points, the same points as Inter Milan. Atalanta also has 64 points. Bologna 60 points. Juventus has 59 points, and AS Roma has 57 points. This is very interesting. Now, Napoli and Inter are competing for the Italian Serie A trophy, and I think now we are in the heated part of the Serie A. Now they are competing for the Italian Serie A trophy. Since they have the same number of points, we will see how teams will move from there and who will be able to clinch the Italian Serie A trophy for this current season. The top scorers chart of the Serie A. Let's look at how the top scorers chart is also going in the Italian Serie A. Matteo Retegui leads the table with 23 goals. Moiskin of Fiorentina has 17 goals. Marcos Thuram of Inter Milan has 14 goals. Lookman has 13 goals. Lukaku has 12 goals. And Lautaro Martinez, the informed Lautaro Martinez of Inter Milan, also has 12 goals. Also in the top scorers chart. Let's move on to the Bundesliga and see how the matches also went this Sunday. Augsburg also drew with Eintracht Frankfurt. The match ended as 0-0. Dortmund also won against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Borussia won by 3-2. St. Pauli and Leverkusen also drew 1-1. This has made the league possible for Bayern Munich to clinch the Bundesliga title. Now Bayern Munich also lead the table with 72 points. Bayer Leverkusen on the second position with 64 points. Eintracht Frankfurt with 52 points. Leipzig with 49 points, and Freiburg on the fifth position with 48 points. So far, Bayern Munich is the favorite to win the Bundesliga title. Now they lead the table. They've extended their lead, and now we are sure that by the end of the season, Harry Kane will be able to win his first ever trophy. That will be a very interesting story to hear about, because this guy is a very good striker, scoring a lot of goals for his teams. But since Tottenham, he has not been able to win any major trophy. So I think this current season will be the breakthrough of Harry Edward Kane, the Bayern Munich striker, to get his first ever trophy in his professional career. So thanks, viewers. So I'll be bringing you more stories, interesting and exciting stories circulating in the various leagues. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section. I'll see you next time on the show. Bye bye.